Hi guys, this is Salvo.
My name is Will.
So Will, this is the first time on the channel, isn't it?
Yes.
And what have you brought us today?
I've got the American starter force from Flames of War.
Okay. And I guess you are joining us for our project to play bolt action 15 millimeters, isn't it?
Yes.
Good, good, good. So I'm very excited. I think this is the first time that I personally have seen the Americans at this scale. Why don't we go ahead and we open it up?
Alrighty.
Oh wow, this is packed of stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, Will, you're gonna have some good time here assembling for sure. Okay, so let's start with this. Do we have any guide or something that can tell us what is what?
It looks like they're numbered right there. So that's the...
So it would be BM0. Oh, this is the priest.
Yeah, it's the priest. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's start showing our friends here at home. This is the big sprue we have is the M7 priest. And do we have any kind of paper that tell us like how many priests and how many?
Yeah, we've got 3 of those.
So we got 3 sprues to build the M7 priest, the 105 millimeters. This scale and the product of Flames of War is, it keeps so much of the original 28 millimeter scale that is incredible. I mean, you can even see the stowage here. You can see the cannon is mind-boggling. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. So these are 3, 1, 2, 3 for the priest. I'm putting those.
Yeah, and then this is the M3 half track.
Oh, okay. So how many of this do we have? So this is the half track.
We have 5 of those.
Okay, so this is the half track. So you guys can see that we have the, yeah, this is the American half track that probably could be fielded even with other nations, couldn't, I think.
Yeah, especially with the Lend-Lease program that
so
was
this is
going on.
the M3 half track and we have 5 of this.
Yes, we have 5 of those.
So we have plenty of transports.
Yes, these are the Stewarts.
These are Stewarts, so these are the M5.
Yeah, the light tank.
So these are the M5. Now, if you guys are familiar with bolt action, you will know by now that Stewarts are the weapons of choice of many lists. And when I say many, I mean Americans, British, Russians, to name a few. Because for the incredible, they have so many MMGs and LMGs for just as low, very little point cost.
I think this, yeah, these must be the M10 here.
Oh, so the M10.
The tank destroyer.
What do you think about the details? Like
very,
so far,
very nice. The suspension looks. I'm impressed with how much.
Let's show them the suspension. Oh, you were saying that now, Will. Do you have any familiarity with like tanks and vehicles of World War II?
I've gone to several museums when I was a kid. I have a family history that was several veterans were in World War II, so I've gone to several museums when I was younger, growing up.
Now, my father was a big World War II fan, and I really didn't care at that time. But now, when I saw a parade of vehicles, now that I play bolt action, I kind of see, I recognize them. Yeah. It's very more exciting, isn't it?
Yes, and this one looks like, I'm not sure, because there's 2 different types of Shermans. This is...
Okay, so you have the M4 Sherman and the 75 and the 76 millimeters. Let's look at the 75. Just, as you guys can see, the turret here looks more smooth.
Yes, and these are labeled for the 76.
And even there's even some stowage here. As you guys can see, it's pretty incredible. Yep. Look at the level of details. Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
And then these are the 76.
Oh, these are the 76. As you guys can see, the chassis looks similar, but the turret here, it's much wider. And probably because of the heavier gun.
Yeah.
Again, Sherman's very, very useful in bolt action to play tank wars. I mean, you can see them at times in reinforced platoons, but tank wars is really where they shine.
Yes, very all-American tank too.
What else do we have here?
The book looks like a rule book, and
let's see.
little vehicle cards, and then yeah, these are your infantry here.
So this is a probably complete rule book.
Yes.
For Flames of War. I will just show here. This should be the 4th edition for the game. As you guys can see, it's laid out very nicely. I really like the way that this book is full of color. It's full of example, pictures, everything you need to start a game of Flames of War. So you have all the major powers with their special weapons and special rules. Then we have, Will, let me just repeat this because when we unboxed the Stalingrad and Kursk, this was sort of a standard. We had the quick start set, the rule set. And again, very, very handy. If you guys are not familiar with Flames of War, this could be a very, very nice.
It looks like they also have a quick start for the American specific.
Oh, and this is even the how to. I gotta show this.
Yeah, how to assemble.
This looks beautiful. Okay, guys, let me show you this. This is a guide on how to assemble everything that you have found already inside this box, and how it's painted. At least the color schemes. See, for the Sherman, the Stuart. It even gives you the cards. Yeah, they're even, as you guys can tell over there, there's even the cards. All can be folded very nicely with start here. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very nice.
Yeah, it looks like the infantry here.
Oh, wait. There's more inside the... you see?
Yeah, the sticker.
This is something me and John were complaining. You have the decal. You have the decals. We did not receive any. Here we go. Let me show. These are the 15 millimeters decal for Flames of War. Here we go. Look, you have one, you have two. So you can put them on your tanks and yeah. I wish we had received this in our...
Yeah, that would be nice instead of having to try to paint that.
So again, here you have all these cards. These are for all the units and the troops that you find in the army in this starter set. And then you have this little pamphlet that you open up. Look at that. D-Day Americans. And then you have the movement orders. Now, keep in mind, guys, I have no idea how to play Flames of War. So probably, if you guys know the rules, you may tell me, Basalva, you should know by now. This is obviously, I don't know what this is. Nothing to me is obvious here, but I really like these cards, and I'm sure that I would have liked to have something like this for any kind of game, not just bolt action, because this is very, very handy.
Yeah, I'm looking at these infantry. I'm impressed. They've got like that's the M1 rifle there. That's bazookas.
So you can tell just by looking at it.
Yes, yeah, like you can very easily tell that's the M1 caliber 30 rifle.
Okay. You pointed
right here.
So that's the Garand?
Yes.
Now, little fun fact. My father, who is around 60-year-old, actually when he did his military service in Italy, his weapon was an M1 Garand.
Yeah, that was a very common rifle. I actually own one.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
You see that?
Mine was from the Korean War, so later manufacturing date.
Still, great design. I mean, it really, I would say there was one of those points, probably one of those weapons that are easily associated with World War II.
Yes, first semi-automatic rifle ever introduced, standard issue.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else in the world at the time was using the old bolt action style rifles, and then the United States fields semi-automatic.
And that was a big kind of game changer.
Yes,
huh?
Huge game changer.
So this is the, I'm guessing this is part of the rifle platoon, isn't it?
I believe so.
So we have some some units here for the MMG team. We have regular riflemen. We have some of the bazooka team. Actually, we have 2 here. We have some officers, even with the SMGs. I don't know if that's a Thompson, but
that's Thompson.
Okay, so we have you guys gonna have a lot of flexibility. I mean, you guys even have a mortar. Look at that. And whoever follows bolt action knows what a mortar is and how useful it is in any army. Army.
Then you also have these guys look like they're for part of an artillery team.
Oh, these are the artillery crew. Look at these guys.
Which I didn't realize that we got those.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this.
And we also have your tank commanders here.
So these are the little guys that you can put on top of the vehicles,
on top
probably.
of on top of your turret. Probably fit them in right there.
Oh, I see. I see the little hole. Well, again, what do you think about the details on their faces?
It's very nice. I'm impressed with, especially for this scale. Like you can very easily tell what everything is, and it looks accurate enough.
No, it is. And so what else? What is this? Well,
I was trying to. I think that might be the officer.
Okay, guys, let's take a look at this crew. This probably looks like a comm specialist.
Yeah, I think that might be the unit leader.
Okay.
Got it, because you've got the looking at the box. Here. You've got somebody on a phone. It looks like one of those guys is on the phone.
And again, Will, you probably never played Americans in bolt action, have you?
No, I haven't played bolt action yet.
Okay. Well, you will know that one of the special rules about USA is they are very good with air observer. So you could totally use one of these models to represent, especially I like this guy here with, as you guys can tell, this one here, with the telephone, because it really conveys the idea of someone communicating the coordinates for some airstrike or...
Yeah, just looking to it, the sprue here, that one's labeled O.
Oh, so it's probably his officer?
Looking at him, he only has the 1911 sidearm. Doesn't actually have a...
Okay.
So I'd bet that's also the officer.
So let's show what you meant when you say those. You see, if you guys can see here, there are letters like M. Actually, let me show you here. MG, R. So these are easily identifiable because MG and R, for example, R stands for rifles. I'm pretty confident there is some sheets or somewhere where you can actually see what each letter represents. But honestly, guys, most of these are pretty straightforward.
And this one said, the one we were looking at earlier says American Rifle HQ.
Okay.
So these are probably your higher ranking officers, and those are probably like your platoon leader.
Got it. Okay. What he meant is here. As you guys can see, American Rifle HQ. In fact, this is the guy that I really liked with the communication device. But here, look at this HQ. These are NCOs. And something that I wish I had with the Russians was NCOs with SMGs. I had only with pistols. They're kind of meh in bolt action, but here you have the choice.
Yeah,
Excellent.
That's accurate to what the Americans would have fielded at the time, where NCOs had the Thompson submachine guns, which actually shoot a pistol caliber round.
Oh, okay. But at a higher rate.
Higher rate and higher barrel length, so it will reach out a little bit further. That's
for sure. And in the game, in fact, a pistol is a 6-inch, and SMGs can go up to 12, so it kind of makes sense, even if, again, it's a standard, it's a game. Right. Yeah. What else do we have here? Oh, you have a lot of HQs.
Well, these guys, I think, are meant to go in the half track, the M5.
Oh, okay. So these guys are actually part of the crew for the half track and probably the priest, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the details, and honestly, guys, if you can find some 3D prints of Jeeps or other vehicles you can find cheaply online, you can use some of these dudes to add some flavor and character, because let's face it, who would like to see just an empty vehicle? Isn't it nice to see someone inside?
Yeah, I'm looking at the box too. They've got...
Oh, let's look at...
Yeah, see, they've got some guys down there.
Oh, yeah, yes. You're right. Okay, let's see if I can show them at home. As you guys can see, there is a gunner and there are people sitting. Now, this gunner, it's gold. Why do I say this? Because you can have trucks. They're very viable in bolt action. Simple trucks with MMGs. So you could use those guys and probably use the MMGs on those trucks. I don't know. We need to see how they are implemented on the, if it's easy to take them off or, but definitely you have enough here. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprues with the crew that I just showed you guys. Look at this. Again, very, very nice, very, very useful, and can be used and adapted in so many ways. So many ways.
Oh, that's interesting. It gives you both the 30 caliber option and the 50 caliber option.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, let's show you. So as Will was saying here, there are two. So which one is the?
So let's see. These would be the 50 calibers, and those would be the 30 calibers.
So you can use those kind of, probably some are like MMGs, another one could be probably HMG.
Yes.
Again, very customizable at this small scale. It's impressive. It is impressive. And as you guys can see, there are even sits here. You can sit the crew that I just showed you before. So this is exactly for what, the half track?
Yes, that's for the half track.
Okay. This is for American half track. Here we go. Very, very beautiful. Very detailed and full of options. Full of options.
Yeah, and looking at the Shermans, it looks like you've got a couple different options.
You do, and you have even some stowage as well.
Yes.
That it's always a nice plus.
Yes.
And with those decals that you just received, you can really make these guys look like, I don't want to say as good as 28, but definitely close.
Yeah.
Definitely close. At a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, this whole kit was like right at $100.
Okay, so right around $100 for something that in terms of bolt action will allow you to play easily probably 2,000 and plus points, or even just tank wars. I don't know what else to say. I feel like this is definitely an excellent deal for any American player. And I wish that the story sets that me and John bought, the Stalingrad, had actually those decals. Because we had a ton of tanks, especially in Kursk, the story set.
Yep.
And we didn't, so that was a bummer. So I'm very glad you have, but again, the amount of options and upgrades you have, it's, I mean, you can definitely play and use different options.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of, bang for your buck, so to speak.
Yes. I mean, Will, finally, how much would you rate the quality and the ease? Like, do you see yourself like assembling this? Does it scare you? Is it intimidating?
No, I built lots of model kits when I was younger, and this looks fairly straightforward.
Again, this is a late war star set, but I think it has pretty much everything you need. I mean, you probably would need some flamethrowers and maybe some other little extras, but to start.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would imagine too, what's making it late war are the 76 Shermans. So if you remove those, you could talk anytime that the Americans were involved.
Yes, pretty much. Yes, you're right. Again, Will, thank you again for being part of this little unboxing. I think you guys got a pretty good idea of what's inside, and we hope that this could stimulate you to investigate further the 15 millimeters options for bolt action and even for Flames of War. But especially our project is going to be primarily for bolt action. That's how we're going to base them. Well, I'm looking forward to see this guy is painted and ready up to the table.
Yes, yeah. Talking with John, he wants to do a tutorial on painting the Americans.
Thank you again for being with us, and whatever you do in life,
don't worry one.